Hey everyone, Ell here. Just before we start today's episode, just want to say thank you all for tuning in and supporting us on this journey. I mean, for John and myself, we're basically just trying to make whatever the heck we want at this juncture. So if you have any suggestions on ideas that you want us to explore, do let us know in the comments below. Slate! We can keep that in, actually.
That's cool, yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Friends Since 1998. I'm Ell.
And I'm John. Today we have an interesting episode that looks back on our lives.
Yeah, I mean, as with every episode, I think that's the premise of the show.
That is the premise of the show.
The premise of the show being we're going to talk a little bit about some of influences, some things that creatively spark joy for us.
Movies.
So we dressed up as characters for today. That hopefully have some semblance to some of the movies on our boards that we'll be sharing later.
Yeah, my character has this on.
I see. Dude, I know I wanted to have this like super elaborate costume today, but
my character has this.
Your character got issues. I wanted to wear like a super elaborate costume today actually, but my friend who was going to loan me this, dude, I was going to come in wearing like a huge sack around me. Like, it was going to be massive. We can Photoshop the actual character now because John's not going to be able to guess it, but I couldn't get it in time for today's shoot, so very upset. So I came dressed as generic guy number 2.
Generic guy number 2.
Yeah. Cameo number 5.
Yeah. Always the Asian guy as a cameo.
I don't know, my wife said I look like Boyle from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I love you, John.
I love you too.
I'm a Boyle, you get it? I'm a Boyle.
We have the jar with the mother dough.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Can we just put it on camera? Like, oh my god. I'm sorry. Nutriboom.
I need to stumble. Then you need a freeze cut here and do that effect.
Yeah. Gotta stop stealing from Brooklyn.
Yeah, I gotta stop sleeping for B99 my entire career. So yeah, we're gonna go through some movies today. Hopefully share some memories and stories that are adjacent to it. I have no idea what we're in store for, but we'll see how this goes.
I hope we pick some movies that we shared.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
I submitted 5 films, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think we'll go through all of them.
Yeah.
We'll see how it works out. We have here a stack of movies that John and I have chosen, and we're gonna try to see if we can guess them. So, this is my board.
This is my board. The movies are represented as emojis.
Yes.
So we'll see. You'll see the emojis, and then you're supposed to guess what movie it is.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I think. Okay. Let's look at each other's
Why
first.
so hard one?
Dude, mine's like 2 emojis. You pick 4 for the first one.
The more information, the better.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, right.
No, this one I think is because it's self-explanatory. I started off with a super self-explanatory one. But I think I know what John's one is.
I have no idea what else one is.
Okay, wait. You wanna see closer what this icon is? It's not a fist. It's not a fist.
Yeah, it's a index.
It's a mouse. It's a mouse.
Oh yeah, that's a mouse. Yeah.
It's a mouse. Okay, so all the movies that I've chosen, I can tell you are very influential to who I am today. I might have talked about them several times online or offline. I'll give you a hint on this. This is an Adam Sandler movie, which Adam Sandler easily one of my favorite.
I know what the movie is.
Okay, do you want to guess what it is?
It's a Click.
Yay! It's Click! Dude, Click, one of the best movies of all time, dude.
Finger bang after like fingering.
No, dude, this is
it's Click.
Click, dude, one of the best. Okay, Click has all the elements of a great comedy. One, Christopher Walken's inside the movie. And he talks like this all the time, okay? Christopher Walken's inside. I think one of my favorite parts about it really is the ideas of trying to turn back time or like having complete control. I don't think I'm much of a control freak, but I've always had these like little regretty spaghetti moments of like, wow, if only I could turn back time a little bit, if I could have a little bit more control about the pacing, my surroundings, like how things play out. And you know, there's a lot of this second guessing. When it comes to like running a business,
Yeah, yeah.
there's a lot of second guessing. You make one business pitch and it's like, oh my god, I should have said that.
Is it about having the option to rewind, or is it actually rewinding?
Yes, I think it was about like, I always wish I could turn back time in some ways, or I wish I could like have better, I just wish I had better control of the things that I'm doing now. But that's why this movie made such an impact in my life. It made me want to live a bit more carpe diem, a bit more determined, very Naruto-esque. It's like, Date Bayo! He always just wants to like do things his way and like push forward. And I think there's something very courageous about doing that. So Click. Great comedy. Christopher Walken. I think the hot girl from Underworld. I can't remember her darn name now, but she's hot.
Can I ask one more question about
Sure.
Click? Is there a moment in business where you would, off the top of your head, want to rewind?
So many times, dude.
Like off the top of your head, one.
So many conflicting moments right now. Like, stare off into the distance and think about it. I think probably the way we've done certain projects, like certain creative campaign pitches. So I think there are times when we've pitched like big creative campaigns to like a client, and I go like, I'm so dead set on this idea. I think this idea is going to be a slam dunk. And I go inside of that meeting, I meet the people, and then I realize how way off the mark I was about it. Like the brief that you get as a document versus like actually meeting the folks. Sometimes it's the blind meet, right? These blind pitches. You go inside and you realize, oh my gosh, these people don't respond to that kind of like suggestions. There are in creative threads, there's always this idea of resonance that's important. So any creative idea can work in multiple scenarios, right? And sometimes even your best bet on a creative idea might not be a home run. So when it comes to business, at least, when we're talking to a client, sometimes getting an understanding of their preferences, getting an understanding of what they want to see happen in the world. There's no right or wrong, but what do they want to put out into the world? I think that can make a big difference.
But hand on heart, right? Is this point of view retrospective, or did you feel like you could have done something to have changed the outcome?
If it played out the exact same way, I was probably going to be, down that same trajectory. I don't think I would have changed anything. That's why a remote control to turn back time a little bit, just so that I can play with that information a little bit more, I think will always give me that slight edge to things. But I mean, that's true for everything. I could just buy Toto, right? Like easy peasy lemon squeezy, right?
Apple, if you're watching, Tim Cook.
I would love a remote that can turn back time. But it's such a heartwarming film. You always think like Adam Sandler movies are just like stupid. Like all the Happy Gilmore films, most of the time are
Longest
really
Yard.
Longest Yard was actually pretty good. I mean, Grown Ups 1, Grown Ups 2, Grown Ups 3. Always really just a dumb acid trip. Click was the first Adam Sandler movie I watched, and I went like, I dig this. Like, I really like how feely it gets. It's like watching a Jim Carrey movie and then watching The Truman Show. And it's like, oh my gosh, like there's actual vibes behind this.
So every actor needs to have that one or two pieces where you go like,
absolutely,
this guy is serious.
Absolutely.
All right.
This iconically Jon. Iconically Jon. School of Rock.
School of Rock.
Do it, 100%. Yeah, pull it out.
Alright, let's go.
Pull it out. Yeah, do it.
Oh my goodness.
One of Jack Black's masterpieces. Iconically him.
I think it's the film that pushed him to prominence.
Yes.
As well.
Yes.
Like I saw this in the cinema. I didn't know what it was. It had the word school inside.
Yeah.
And it was so good.
This was a great one. I didn't watch it when it was in cinemas. I didn't watch it way later. But what about this movie that really hits you?
So many things Okay, so first of all, I'll start with the music element of it, right? So like I think that it opened my eyes to a lot of new genres of music. And I realized I really like punk music. So like the main song that they play, it's a long way to the top, right? But actually there's this one scene where like Jack Black is introducing the history of music, and they play this Ramones song, Bonzo Goes to Bitburg, right? That's where the name Johnny Ramone comes from, right? So I realized that I like so much music. I like every genre of music. And the show it was educational. It was ironically educational, right? And then, I mean, of course, there's a whole redemption arc about like you not fitting the mold. And as a kid, you're like, oh my gosh, I want to be in a band. That's so cool.
So this is your musical awakening and also your like coming of age.
I think so. So it was a musical awakening because like when you're 9, 10, all you hear is like the radio, right? And oldies like Lemon Tree or like that kind of stuff. But just to hear like Led Zeppelin, crazy story. I'm going to sidetrack. It's a crazy story about Led Zeppelin. Immigrant song, highly relevant these days. Led Zeppelin has never allowed people to use their songs in
Until
movies.
this?
Yeah, and so Jack Black went to ask Led Zeppelin if they could use the song.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah, in the movie. So that's I think the first time any Led Zeppelin song has been played in a movie. I could be wrong, but like I feel like I read this story online.
Shit, that's
before,
actually kind of crazy.
So
I did not know that.
They introduced Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, AC/DC, the Ramones, Pink Floyd, and it's just wonderfully punk,
Dude, 100%.
wonderfully rock.
Jack Black is actually a crazy actor, man. The first movie, and funny enough, I watched him in a dramatic film, The Holiday. It's actually a rom-com where Jack Black is a lead in a rom-com.
Damn.
Dude,
Okay.
it's really, really good. And look at him now, the Minecraft movie.
And Kung Fu Panda.
And Kung Fu Panda. And Kung Fu Panda.
After this, I saw Tenacious D, which is his band's name.
Dude, 100%.
Great film.
Great film.
So School of Rock, this is a low-hanging fruit.
I'm going to try to guess your second one. You want to show me?
Alright, okay. I'm going to pull the emojis for the second one. I'm quite sure you know this about me because I don't know a lot of movies, but would you know this one?
Yo, bruv, this is...
Okay.
The first one is that a pile of shit?
Okay, this is the...
It's a broken home.
Yes, it's a broken home.
It's a broken home with the stock market going up and down again. What the F is going on? There's so many movies about the stock market.
Okay, I give you a clue.
Okay, I'm going to think about broken home first. Broken home is a very good indicator because I come from one.
Maybe I can give you an actor that's in the movie.
Okay, that helps.
Christian Bale is in the movie.
Christian Bale?
Yeah.
Fuck! Christian Bale, isn't like you're talking about Dark Knight Christian
Like
Bale.
Batman,
Where is he? Christian Bale. Wait, okay, this movie has to do with finance.
It has to do with finance.
Is it mainly about finance?
You could say so. If I'm not wrong, Margot Robbie's inside as well.
Margot, whoa.
Am I right? It's Margot Robbie inside? Yeah.
Margot Robbie,
Yeah.
Christian Bale.
Not a DC film.
Dude, what the F is going on?
Steve Carell's inside.
No, this doesn't help.
Carell's inside, yeah.
Steve Carell, Margot Robbie, and Christian Bale.
And Christian Bale.
So
Alright,
my
that's fine.
ideal threesome is
Yeah.
in this movie, and yet I can't think about what
Your
this.
ideal threesome.
Yeah, for me to watch.
Wait, is Brad Pitt in the movie? Brad Pitt's in the movie, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Brad Pitt is in the movie.
Wait, what's this movie so stacked, bro?
Steve Carell and Christian Bale are the main characters.
No, okay, bro, you lost me already. If you show me the name now and I know what it is, I'm gonna kill myself. But
Can I give you one last hint?
okay, one last thing.
Okay. It's about the housing market.
The Big Lebowski.
Very close.
What is it? What is it? I don't want. I actually have very few.
Okay,
very
do I?
few clues. Yeah.
Show it?
Please show me. Please show
You're
me.
really close. It's The Big Short.
The Big Short.
Yeah.
The Big Lebowski is not a
Big
housing
Short.
market.
No, but
The
it's
Big
really
Short.
close,
Yes.
yeah.
I have not watched The Big Short. That's the thing.
We're gonna watch it together.
Okay. I have to watch The Big Short. Everyone
yeah.
talks about. Yeah. Okay, now it all makes sense.
So I've seen this way too many times.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Actually, because no one in our group really talks about movies that often.
Yeah.
And usually the ones we watch are like either really dumb
Yeah.
or like just to go mind-numbingly, like just sit there and to catch up like Marvel movies and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's always nice to see what are the substantial influences.
I can tell you why I watched it though. So it's about the 2008 housing crisis, and I think I wanted to learn about it, but I was too dumb to read the articles. And they're like, "Oh, there's this movie about it where."
Right,
so Margot Robbie explains what a bubble is while in a bubble bath. Clip. Yeah. So.
Censor it.
Yeah. Anyway, The Big Short was pretty eye-opening to me in the sense of like the way the world worked. Like you understand why that thing happened when it did. There's a big moral dilemma in the story. If you don't mind, I just spoil
Yeah,
the
please
movie.
do it.
I think it came out 2011. 2015.
2015.
It's 10 years ago.
It's 10 years ago. Then
Yeah.
spoilers be damned.
So what's beautiful about the movie is there are 3 ongoing stories. Because they were playing 3 stories at once, it's very good for my ADHD.
Yeah. Very
and-
TikTok Subway Surfer.
Yeah, very
vibes.
TikTok Subway Surfer, right? So like, it made me think about morality and life.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and then Steve Carell is down this path because he just lost his brother. So he's he's thinking about this whole like, what's there to life? And then Christian Bale is pure robotic. Michael Caine's in the movie. He plays the investor too.
But I love Michael Caine, one of the best actors of all time.
Sounded like that for sure.
He's
All
so
right.
cool. I love him.
Okay, buddy, who's
Thanks
next?
HDB for providing me a stable home.
Yes, a 2.6% HDB loan interest.
Maybe that's why I'm not so interested in housing crises just yet, because I could afford a nice little place for myself. Okay, my second one. I think this one, I got some great stories behind this one. I think it's I don't think, I know, I chose these things. It's an animation.
Okay.
And it's one of my favorite animations of all times. All time. Like,
So
it's
that's
got,
the video game controller,
this
right?
is a joystick, yes.
A
This is a
joystick, okay.
As a crown.
Crown.
Is it le cookie and le donut? Actually, I should have picked better emojis.
Yeah,
honestly.
Candy Crush movie.
It's based, the thematics of it is because like Candy Crush was popular during that time.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
And it has to do with like games.
This can't be the Minecraft movie
No,
because that's too new.
Too new,
right?
And I have never played Minecraft in my life.
It has to
come
do
at me.
with games.
It has to do with games.
Is the movie based on a game?
No, it's not based on a game.
Bowser doesn't wear a crown.
No, Bowser.
So it's not Mario.
It's not the Super Mario movie. It's a DreamWorks movie, I believe. Yeah. It's
Okay,
a DreamWorks
okay.
movie. No, it's a Pixar. It's a Pixar
If
movie.
you had-
I'm an idiot. Of course, it's a Pixar movie. What the f?
If you had one more emoji, would it have been a race car?
Yes.
It's Wreck-It Ralph.
It's Wreck-It Ralph! Dude, I love Wreck-It Ralph so much, dude. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna wreck it.
I was gonna ask the emoji question, or if Elle cried during the movie.
Dude, I 100% cried in this movie. I have this great story, and you've heard me tell this story like 1,000 times. For everyone's knowledge, I went for the premiere of Wreck-It Ralph. Okay, this is at like Illuma. Back when it's called Illuma. Now it's called Bugis Plus. And I went with a couple of friends. I went with Aaron and Janice from like Three Potatoes, and a good friend of ours called Hanif. We go into the theater and we realize, oh, we're split into two separate groups. Two of us are on the left side of the hall, two of us on the right side of the hall.
Yeah.
We go inside, and one of my favorite scenes in this movie is where Ralph is saying like the villain's oath. You know, it's like, I'm a bad guy, but I'm doesn't mean I'm a bad guy. And he's trying to fall into the Mentos, into the Coke fountain, the Mentos fountain, right? So he jumps in, and I start crying really, really hard. Like, I'm unapologetically emotional about it. And mind you, I've been crying a lot through this movie. Now, one thing that I didn't mention was that because it's a premiere, a lot of kids were invited. After all, it's a kids movie. And when I was inside the theater, this mom who had brought her few kids next to her, she kept making this like sound like, because she thought I was making fun of the movie by fake crying. But I wasn't fake crying. I was crying. And the part where he like sacrifices himself in the Mentos fountain, I'm like, I'm like wheezing at this point because I'm trying my best not to make a scene. So I'm like, asthma attack levels, you know. And then this mom turns around and she looks at me. She's like, "Hey, can you not?" And I'm like, she can see my face. I'm like, "I'm so sorry, ma'am." And she's like, "Oh shit, hey, she's actually crying." So she turns around, and after the movie's done, she quickly takes her kid. She's like, "All right, we're leaving." It's like skedaddles next to me, and then I'm like there trying to wipe my tears, and my friend next to me, Janice, is like laughing the whole way up. We exit the theater, and then we reconvene with Hanif and Aaron, and Hanif says, "What do you hear? Got someone I really cannot control themselves, dude. Just loud, like crying non-stop. I can hear from all the way on the other side." I was like, "Yeah, man, who's that guy? It's embarrassing." And of course, I got ratted out, but wow, great movie.
But we saw it together again. So
I watched it multiple times, dude.
Right.
I still own the Blu-ray of it. It was one of the
damn.
few things that I bought on Blu-ray because I thought that would be forever, but turns out the cloud is forever.
Yeah.
Blu-ray is temporary.
But it is a good movie because they fuse together a lot of IPs from when we were kids, right?
Dude, so many. Zangief is there. He's
Zangief
like,
is
"Are you
there.
bad guy?" Yeah.
And Bison is there.
Bison is there. Sonic the Hedgehog is there.
You know that crying thing happened to me also when I went to watch Endgame. At the start.
At the start,
Yeah.
great scene where Tony Stark is just like holding the.
Yeah, and then Sky next to me is like,
Sometimes it's hard for emotional people like us to go to movie theaters.
it was Elle. Elle was beside me. 5 minutes into Endgame.
Okay, this film is significant in so many ways. One, I love the gaming narrative. At this point in time, very few gaming movies that come out. I think there's this idea of being typecasted. Maybe something that I've experienced a lot is being typecasted as
Yeah.
like, you will always be like the funny fat guy, or like you will play the idiot, like, or I'm always ready to take off my shirt, which, true, but you don't want to be typecasted as the guy who's always ready to take off his shirt.
Why you're so buttoned up today?
That's why today I'm trying to wear something that I can't just rip off. Actually, to be fair, right?
You probably could.
You could rip it off easily, but I'm not going to.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was about this guy who's like, everyone calls him the villain, or he's supposed to play the role of a villain. But in that role, he found ways to break out of it and like come to terms with who he is. So Wreck-It Ralph, 10 out of 10 movie, would recommend.
Why don't you do your third movie?
Okay, my third movie is
so many emojis.
Dude, I gave so many emojis on this one. Number one, it would make it more interesting. But number two, because I don't think you know, I mean, you might know it about me, but I don't think you've seen the film recently, or it might not be in recent memory, because this is really a throwback from our child, like young days. I probably watched this when I was like 8 years old or something. So for clarity, young girl, ramen, dragon. What the heck is that?
Train?
Train, yes, locomotive. Fart. Well, I guess it's just a locomotive guess. Bath, pig, ghost, and money. Okay, I picked another animation, by the way. Sorry, it's another animation. It's not a Western animation.
Oh, wow, maybe I don't know. Well, I mean, guess like Spirited Away kind of vibe.
Yes, it's Spirited Away.
Spirited Away?
It's Spirited
Oh,
Away. I mean, the vibes were there. On
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
It's Spirited Away.
Yeah.
I mean, very influential. I mean, you know me. I love world building.
Yeah.
It's probably the first film, and I think this is my artistic awakening movie.
Right.
We've never talked about this.
We've never
but
talked about it. I've never seen Spirited Away.
Yeah. It's a beautiful movie that every couple of years I'll watch it again, and the meaning gets deeper and deeper every single time. So for context, the movie's plot is about this girl Chihiro, and then she and her parents go on this like holiday, like road trip type thing. It's basically, it's a weird acid trip. Like, this is probably Hayao Miyazaki's like acid trip, because the parents eat food greedily at this ramen store, hence the ramen.
Yeah.
They turn into pigs, and then she, in order to pay for like the parents' debt, because they were like greedy little shits, has to work in a bathhouse for monsters or like spirits. She ends up cleaning a bunch of different things. She works there, and then there's this guy called No Face. Basically, they wash him clean. There's a lot of money that comes out, and then this little dragon boy saves her and then returns her and her parents back to reality. That's on the surface, just a very nice fantastical trip.
Yeah.
Many years later, I learned that this is an allegory for prostitution in Japan,
Oh no.
where girls have to like pay off by working in these bathhouses under like a witch Baba-san kind of character, washing these like monstrous men who give money. And many years later after that, I learned that one of the influences that I was really attracted to in literary culture when I was in university, called Diana Wynne Jones. She wrote so many, like Howl's Moving Castle. That's actually a book. It's adapted from an actual book. So he didn't write any of these things, but he reimagined them into like beautiful artworks. So
That's crazy.
world building, this is one of the best movies to watch.
Not just that, right? But you also take something that's a social issue and symbolically semi-mask it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you still are entertained by the movie, but man, if you knew what it was about,
Dude, anime does that a lot of times. There are many great movies out there, especially I think in old school Japanese animations, where they always take a social issue
yeah.
and they try their best to like make it a whimsical journey or a very like entertaining journey into a philosophical or science fiction exploration into things.
I think that's so smart, because who really wants to go to the movies and hear directly about social issue, right?
Yeah. I mean, art is a way of expressing ideas, and I feel like that's going to be applicable to so many of the things we do on a daily basis, right? Even old school ads are a form of storytelling. You know those Thai ads? I mean, Thai ads always get to
so
me.
good.
It's like they're always trying to tell you a story in order to make you feel something, and that feeling is what stays and lingers with you so much so that it can bring to light a problem or a feeling or a memory or something like very personally resonant.
Yeah.
But they do it in such a creative way, and I feel like that's why movies do that. They scratch that itch.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's a creative, right? When I was in school and I would see these Thai ads, I'd be like, okay, I hope once in my life I get to create something like that. It's so hard. You can look at it and you can know why it's good, but to recreate a new version that's as good, skill.
It's tough. It's tough.
tough.
I would definitely recommend you guys watching like a bunch of Ghibli films. They've got a lot of stuff going for them. All right, buddy. It's a horse and a peach.
Symbolically, right? What does a
S? It's horse and an S. It's Jackass.
Yes!
Oh my Jackass! Oh my god! It's Jackass.
Jackass.
I was like thinking BoJack Horseman.
Yeah.
Because like that's the easiest thing.
Yeah, they didn't have a donkey. I just want to put one donkey.
Yeah. If you put donkey S or you put a cactus, I would guess Jackass. Very fast.
The
Jackass movie. This is like is it the 3D one you're thinking of?
I'm thinking of all of them because
Dude, the Jackass movies are great, bro. I don't know, it's like this is the stupid fun watch.
Yeah.
But it brings out something of camaraderie between us.
Yeah, I think if you go back to the first episode, we talked a lot about how we spent a lot of time doing nothing.
Yeah.
It was inspired by them just doing jack all, right?
Yeah.
Just hanging out, doing dumb stuff with your friends and creating memories along the way. I think we did so many Jackass things.
So many Jackass
3D,
things.
2.5D, 3.5D.
I think we watched most of them together randomly, and we ended up trying to do stuff
Yeah.
like randomly. This one time we actually played blow darts at my house.
Oh my god, that was actually like last year.
That was like last year.
Yeah.
We placed like just because we had a pipe.
Yes.
So we were like, let's try to pop balloons with the pipe.
Not shoot each other though.
Not shoot each other, obviously.
Yeah.
We still, I mean, they hurt each other, but we're a bit too fear avoidant.
Actually, we're just a bit older. Because when we were kids, we would race the shopping carts.
We took 2 shopping carts and we jousted. Yeah, we tried to joust. Like in the old medieval days.
And we fight with like poles and sticks at the void deck.
Yeah. I remember like one of the earliest memories of me hanging out with some of our friends is we had an old camcorder. I would I'll take a chessboard and just like beat someone with it. I'm like, just get this on film. For absolutely no reason.
The chessboard.
We had a chessboard. I was like, I'm gonna beat this guy.
This I have lots of clips of. Our story comes full circle because Ell and I meet Steve-O in Singapore.
We met Steve-O when he came for his comedy tour.
Yeah, so Ell got tickets, he brought me.
Oh my god, yeah, we watched Steve-O.
I think the show was called Yeah Dude.
Yeah,
Yeah Dude. Yeah, I think we looked a lot at the friendship that they had and we tried to create equivalent memories, and I think we did.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. It was less about doing the insane things. It was more about doing things that seemed insane, if you get what I mean. Like, we're not doing the extreme stuff. We're just doing things that others wouldn't have tried to do.
There was one time we tried to dye our swimming pool.
Yeah, which we did.
We bought a ton of food dye. Okay, we were young and dumb, like 20, right? So like we bought a bunch of food dye, then we go dive underwater, then we open the thing. And as it turns out, pools have filters, right? So we wasted a ton of money on food dye. Nothing changed color.
I think chlorine will just kill it anyway.
Chlorine killed all of it. Yeah.
There was a few things we wanted to do. We wanted to dye the water. I wanted to try to capture the water.
Yeah.
To make our coloured water bomb on the spot.
Yes.
Turns out that does not work.
So then we did the Hunger Games thing, where we dyed water and shot each other.
Yes.
Colour.
That one we have a photo of.
That one we have a
It's
photo.
like a bunch of us doing that.
Yeah. Wearing our Mari singlets. Yeah, food rations. Remember, we gave each other a trash bag of food.
Oh,
We bought snacks, right?
we bought snacks for each other to pretend like we're in a war zone.
We were so inspired by the Hunger Games.
Yeah. At the point, the Hunger Games was the in thing.
It was the in thing, so we went to play our own. It's on. I'll find you the photos. It's on Facebook.
I think it's excellent.
Yeah.
We have a bonus round today. So those are the 3 movies. We submitted quite a number.
Right.
So what we're gonna do next is
my God,
we're gonna play this game called Pixelation. I know this pixelation is not what we're used to. When I watch my films pixelated, they're not like this. So all we have to do is guess the movie that these scenes are from, and it'll get easier as we go along.
Okay.
It's just one movie, but it'll get easier as we go along. So I'm gonna show you mine because I think you might know where some of these things are from. But
It's Forrest Gump.
no, it's not Forrest Gump. I came dressed as this guy today. But it's a huge film in my life as well.
It's not Oppenheimer.
It's not Oppenheimer. Okay, so for context, John is obsessed with me and Oppenheimer these days.
Yeah. I think you're obsessed with you.
I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with Oppenheimer.
Wow.
Okay, we'll go one step deeper. One step deeper.
The Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
Yes, it's the Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
Oh, you're dressed as Walter Mitty.
I'm dressed as Walter Mitty.
Oh,
I tried to at the very least. This is the
That's
easy
so
one.
cool. Oh, we were so into that film.
I love this movie so much. I tried to find a jacket, but I wanted to bring that. You know, we have that giant silver briefcase.
Yeah, the Money in the Bank
But
briefcase.
I've got too much stuff inside of it now that I was like, I'm not carrying that shit
Yeah,
to
that was
office.
such an impactful film.
One of the films that I think really helped us, or helped me at the very least, step out of my comfort zone, realizing that
Yeah.
there's something very extraordinary about this film, okay? On one hand, it's about this guy who is a pencil pusher.
Yeah.
And then he goes out on this like elaborate journey to go and he goes like to a volcano lah, climbs the Himalayas lah.
Yeah.
And all to find this one photo from this like adventure journalist, right? But the end of the movie, I don't even remember this, but he comes back because the journalist tells him like, oh, the missing photo actually is in the wallet I gave you as a gift. And he's like, oh shit, it's in the office back in the Life headquarters. Goes back, opens it up, and it's a picture of him sitting down, sorting through photos at Life outside, like eating a sandwich at a fountain. And I think the photo adventure journalist says something like, it is about capturing the extraordinary in the ordinary. It's not bad to go out there and adventure and do all sorts of crazy things, which is important also, right? He breaks off his like fantasies and actually starts attempting to do things. But there's also very heroic and adventurous things you can do on your day-to-day life. It's not about which is better. It's actually about the variety of things. And
There's some beauty in the ordinary.
so many beautiful things. And I think that encapsulates what we have done for the past 6 years at like SS, like all working together, right? We've done a lot of fun things, this included, making extraordinary things in just everyday life. We don't have to go out there. We haven't traveled in a while together. I mean, like big travel, right?
Yeah.
It's every day is a joy. Every day is an adventure. There's like so many cool things. Yesterday in the office, one of our colleagues made like dirty matchas in office, and she made like a whole menu and shit. It's like, dude, that's a great way of just having an extraordinary.
And I
office.
remember when we watched it. We watched it in November 2013.
Yeah.
I guarantee you it was then, because like
So good.
we were super obsessed with the Life Person of the Year kind of cover thing.
Yes.
Wow, what a great film!
Great film.
I would not have guessed because it was so generic.
Yeah, because I just look like a regular pencil pusher. Honestly, I could be any of the movies.
Humble SME owner.
I could have been a guy who's going to approve your HDB loan.
I'm very pixelated, so I'll start. But you might get it. We've seen this together for sure.
Oh, I know exactly what this movie is.
He knows the scene.
There's Justin Long in the middle.
There's Justin Long.
Yes, dude. Okay, dude, can I say something now? I submitted the exact same movie.
Oh, really?
And I think Nira didn't choose it for the exact reason. Dude, it's such an iconic movie for us.
Such an important movie
It's
for
such
us.
an important. The South Harbour Institute of Technology, dude. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's a movie that truly defines our friendship.
It does.
Yeah, Accepted is one of the best films that no one has heard of.
Can I say, right? Nira made the poster damn hard.
Yeah, I would have guessed Community.
That's competitive. Yeah, right. Yeah.
I didn't even know this was the poster for the movie, dude.
It's damn hard.
This scene is iconic because this is where he's shocked. He's like stunned there. It's like, a lot of people come into the college.
This is day one. He thinks a couple of people have applied.
Yes.
Everyone shows up, right?
Yeah. For context, the movie is about this guy who's like applying for colleges and stuff. And his parents are very excited for him to attend college, but he keeps getting rejected at every turn.
Yeah.
So what he does is that he invents a college for him to get an acceptance letter into, so his parents can be like happy. Turns out it grows too big of a hoax, and a lot of people sign up, and he has to. Like they all appear at school or something.
So to make it look legit, they make a website, right? And then you can apply, and then they get a ton of applications, which show an underlying problem of a lot of people actually not having university slots, right? Sometimes you think some people don't want to go to university.
Yes.
But maybe they do, but they can't, right? Yeah.
And the crazy part about this film is that because they don't have a curriculum, he says, you know what, we'll make this a real thing.
Yeah.
All of you invent your own curriculums, and we'll try to award you degrees in the thing if you achieve it.
Yes.
Our favorite one is the guy who tries to blow up the car of his mind. He tries to blow up the car of his mind.
Yeah.
And at the end of the whole film, the guy actually
blows it up.
He thinks he blows it up. Like something blows up the car, but he's like, yes, I did it.
See, I told you I could do it.
Yeah,
So anyway, some more scenes. This is when they first go to the school. It's like some abandoned kind of like,
They clean up the entire thing.
yeah, and then it's like a mess. And then, oh, this is a scene where, okay, it's a really old film. I think it's like 2006. Yeah, 2006, right? So, yeah, Justin Long is Justin Long.
It is before he did the Apple commercials.
I think it's after actually.
Oh, he's after the Apple
It's
commercials?
after the first Mac versus PC one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he's like Apple famous. And then, yeah. And then, oh, okay. So this is a very understated character. So he's like kind of like the academic mentor.
Yeah.
I would never forget him telling the kids how it's not about like formal education, it's about what you do with your time. And I think that really resonated with us.
Yes. You know why it's so important?
Yeah.
Because in reality, that's what college was like for us.
Yes.
I think like once you go to uni in Singapore, in particular in Singapore, a lot of the interns that come by and ask us like, oh, how do I succeed in uni, or like what is uni like? I'll tell them that like uni is all about you. As in, don't care about your profs. Like your profs can be great, they can be shit. Honestly, that has no bearing on the quality of your education, because everything is self-driven. How much you want to learn. You can easily pass. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's very easy to pass uni. Like
it's harder to fail.
It's harder to fail. You have to work hard to fail at uni. Everything you do is some form of self-initiated learning. The more you want to research, the deeper you can go. It's basically a resource hub.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You sign up for uni, you pay for the school fees so that you can have access to like JSTOR, the library, consultations and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And the crazy part is that like people complain like, oh, why is it so open-ended? But that's kind of life, right? Once you're done with uni, it's up to you what you want to do with your time. You can do nothing, and that's all right.
Yeah.
And you can do everything, and that's all right. You have full control of what you want to do with your time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think it's a great life lesson in terms of trying to figure out yourself, number one, and trying to figure out like how to achieve those things. Because university is all about rigor in some ways. Like it wants you to really go. It really wants you to just apply as much like rigor. It really wants you to apply as much down like the line as possible, right? So how deep down the rabbit hole you want to go.
It's up to you.
It's up to you, right? Yeah. This was that movie where I personally felt like, okay, if I took these attitudes and I just did that for the rest of my life, I'd probably be okay.
Yeah. And one last story about this movie. This is not like a big film, right? So this is not the kind of thing that makes it to like Golden Village. So when did Elle and I watch this movie? We used to cycle overnight a lot. And then we would crash at my place and we'd sleep on like the carpet or like the floor.
Just like random floor.
And I'd have this like VCD that I don't know, got off the streets or something.
Basically,
like that.
I mean, there was a time when like, you know, people would have a mat on the floor outside Parkway, sell a bunch of pirated VCDs and DVDs, and then when someone shouts "Mata," the guy would like pack it up, run like Sonic the Hedgehog.
It's an early day vape seller.
It's an early day
without
vape
Telegram.
Seller. Without Telegram, insane.
Yeah, so we watched this movie. I think we've seen it like 5 times at least. Like,
I watched it plenty of times.
Because we only had so many VCDs lah.
Yeah.
So it was either this or Chuck and Larry.
I was very happy when Accepted appeared on my TikTok feed. Like I was, dude. There are times when like old school movies like this would come back on my TikTok feed. I'm like, yes, thank you.
Oh, nice.
It's kind of bad that TikTok thinks I'm a millennial, but like I'm happy.
Hey man, I can't complain. It's a great film. Highly recommend.
Highly recommended. Yeah. Okay, so those are our films that we've chosen. I think it really says a lot more about our lives and, you know, what we value and cherish, and also kind of like embarrassing shit like crying in movie theaters.
Oh, what I enjoy is that like 2 out of 3 films of each side we probably spent it like watching together.
That's true. That's
you
true.
You shared a number of these films, like memories of
100%, 100%, and all of them play a pretty significant part of our lives.
Yeah. So, movies, guys, go to the cinema. It's not an ad. Ticket sales are down 50% since last year.
Those are some Trump numbers.
Yeah.
Those are some Trump numbers.
Or as my colleague would say, those are rookie numbers.
Those are rookie numbers.
Yeah, so go to the movies, guys, with your friends.
Any parting thoughts on like movies and why they matter to us? We're much older now, and I don't think we spend a lot of time going to theaters anymore. There was a point in time where we used to go for like midnight movies.
Oh,
you remember that? Like,
yeah.
When we were like 17, 18, we have a ton of time. Like the whole idea is just to stay up as late as possible, right? Stay up as late as possible. So we'll be like, hey, there's a 12:10 movie. Shall we watch at 12:10 at like Tampines Mall?
Any last thoughts? Okay, I'll leave you with one keyword.
Yeah.
The keyword is articulation. I think great movies capture what people are already thinking or feeling about and help them articulate it. So every time I watch the movie and I go like, oh, yes, it's because maybe I felt it, maybe it was deep inside, but I didn't have the words to express it. So articulation is my keyword for movies.
That's a good one. I was just going to say, I only watch movies that I think are visually stunning now.
Yes.
Mine is so shallow, dude. I only, the only thing I'm looking forward to watch at the cinema hopefully in the next year, is like Spider-Man. Like the last Spider-Verse movie, that's going to be my new Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Nice.
I love the Lord of the Rings trilogy, but I think, and please don't come at me, if I had to spend a whole day watching movies, I'll watch Spider-Verse all the way through. If the third one is good.
Yeah.
Visually spectacular, the first two.
Yeah.
The third one needs to close it up so that it can compete with the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I know. I think times are just different. The visual strength of new movies just outweigh.
Unparalleled, right?
Yeah.
It's very hard for me to justify going to the theaters now to watch like a generic movie. I mean, visually, I'm sure it can be great, right? The last movie I watched in the theaters was Conclave.
Oh yeah,
very appropriate for the times.
Yeah,
right. And it's a great movie. Stanley Tucci's inside, but there's only one really visually spectacular scene where all the priests, all the cardinals are like walking down, and it's this top-down shot. I'm sure I can find it online somewhere.
I can watch Monday Night Raw on Netflix.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? So it's like, I think it was a great movie. I'm glad I watched it in the theater, but I could have also watched it at home and it wouldn't have made that much of a difference to me. So going to the movie theaters now is like, there must be a very strong intention. It's like, this must be seen in the theaters.
Yeah, the Gold Kili Cup must be right there.
It must be right there, you know? That's right. I will only watch Boys to Men in the theaters because that's the kind of...
No, I cannot. We don't lie.
I will watch that. I will watch that only
podcast.
on Netflix. I only watch that on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
I think so.
Probably.
I have not checked it out.
Yeah, so movies.
So that's it for today's episode. Thanks for going down through our list. If there are any other movies that you want us to watch or you felt like might be similar or adjacent to these films, let us know in the comments. We're always happy to add to our playlist and to watch on the go, because now I only watch movies on my phone.
Yes.
Like one of those old uncles on the MRT.
But you have your earphones plugged in.
But I have my earphones plugged in. Like
that's right.
Hey, by the way, I could never guess, who are you dressed up as?
Oh, I'm actually dressed up as Christian Bale's character, Michael Burry from The Big Short.
Oh.
So like, he's always listening to his phone and then like...
I thought you were the Zuck, dude.
Oh yeah. You know, I've never seen The Social Network.
I know, neither have I. But I've seen so many clips of it on...
So he does this when he's thinking, he'll play his air drums, he'll like, oh, I don't have drumsticks, I didn't go to LaSalle or whatever, right? So
Christian Bale Christian Bale is, I know he's a method actor kind of guy, so always very serious.
Yeah. So I wanted an excuse to wear sweatpants too.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I feel you.
So actually, he's not plugging.
One of the interns guessed that I was Ryan Reynolds from the one where he cannot die. Free Guy?
Oh yeah, you look like Guy.
Yeah. Is it called Free Guy? Free Man?
Free Guy.
Free Guy?
Free Guy?
Free Guy?
Yeah.
I'm free, guys. Not really. Actually, I gotta go back to work after this.
Yeah.
This is the first time we're filming in like the afternoon.
Yeah.
But yeah, what a great one. Thanks for letting us. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for let's go through that list. And we'll see you all in the next one.
In 2 weeks?
In 2 weeks. Yeah. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
So that's why we picked movies.
Yeah. Summer at the movies. That's why we're doing
I've
movies.
never heard that in my life.
Neither has Nira and Marsha.
I did not know that in your head there's a narrative of
No, I just
Summer at the movies.
thought of it. No, I didn't know.